Hello. Welcome to episode 20 of Southern Grace and Sass. You're probably wondering about the title. I'm 29, never had a boyfriend, and that's okay. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Because we all know that but before I dive in that, if you're new here, hit that like button. Ring that bell for notifications. Also, please subscribe. Help a girl out. Today, how many of how many of us girls know what it's like to never have an actual boyfriend, to always be the girl that guys never want to look at as anything more than a friend? Yes, I have had these crushes on these guys, and have I had got my heart broken from time to time because none of them have actually ever seen me as anything more than a friend? Yeah, and it sucks. I just want to say that. But I think there's a song, but I found this song by Jordana Bryant. And she had that. I haven't been able to find a full version, but it's a song that I think really resonates, and I hope it resonates with you.
Never thought I'd be this old and trying to find love on an internet app that makes me wanna give up. Cause it's hard to find somebody that I even kinda like, that ever wants to see me before 10 p.m. at night. I've never had a boyfriend, God, that sounds so lame, but I've never made it past maybe like 3 or 4 dates. Sometimes I kinda wonder if I'm just too late. I've been waiting at the airport, maybe love took the train.
Hello, welcome to episode 20 of Southern Grace and Sass. You're probably wondering about the title. I'm 29, never had a boyfriend, and that's okay. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Because we all know that but before I dive in that, if you're new here, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Also, please subscribe. Help a girl out. Today, how many of how many of us girls know what it's like to never have an actual boyfriend, to always be the girl that guys never want to look at as anything more than a friend? Yes, I have had these crushes on these guys, and have I had got my heart broken from time to time because none of them have actually ever seen me as anything more than a friend? Yeah, and it sucks. I just want to say that. But I think there's a song, but I found this song by Jordana Bryant. And she had that. I haven't been able to find a full version, but it's a song that I think really resonates, and I hope it resonates with you.
That the girls who've never been in a relationship before are actually like the hottest, smartest, sexiest, most amazing people on this earth. Just what I heard.
Come on.
Guys don't like me.
Of course they do.
No, I'm not the girl who gets picked up at the bar.
Meet someone somewhere else then.
But I don't, it never happens for me.
Maybe you're too picky.
So I lower my standards.
No. But what are your standards? Can any guy even reach them?
I'm not gonna settle for just any guy.
And I wondered what it was like to be chosen. I was never chosen. I was a maybe, a probably, sometimes even a definitely, but never the one.
I am not the girl that boys date. I am the girl that is pretty enough to sleep with, but not pretty enough to brag about to his friends. I am the girl that he will cuddle with on the weekends and then not message throughout the week. I'm the girl who is fun to go out and dance with and have a drink with, but not take to breakfast the next day. I am the girl that will show him that he can be loved and deserves to be loved before he finds somebody better. I am not the girl that boys date. I am the placeholder until they find somebody better. But nobody will love them as much as I do. Nobody will be there for them like I can. So then I'm just a friend. A friend who has wants something a little more, but never enough.
But no, like I found those TikToks. I'm like, okay, I gotta do a topic about this because this is so relatable, and I know we have this timeline on when we're supposed to be in a relationship, when some of us want to be married by now, and most of us has gone our whole life planning like this whole future out, and everything's not going to time like we planned at all. I mean, should I be embarrassed that I'm 29, never had a boyfriend? No, honestly, I used to be, but now I'm like, I just accepted it. I also know that also made a promise when I surrendered myself that the guy I like will be the guy that God picks out for me. And I don't know why I am single. I really don't. But maybe it's because I don't live up to the definition of the definition of the beauty standards that guys have in their head. Maybe it's because I am literally a girl that will call you out on your bluff, make you literally actually have to think about your actions and remind you actions have consequences. Do I have high standards? Yes. And I'm from the sea. Here's the thing. I'm from the South. I grew up on shows on the things like guys holding the door for you, guys walking you through to your door at night, not stuff like that. I'm like when it comes to dating, I'm very traditional and modern, and I think that's where a lot of people tend to go. And I'm like, and here's the thing: dating and hookup culture sucks. And that is terrible to say because we live in hookup culture and it ruins the dating scene for everyone. Am I on dating apps? Yes. Do I get on there every once in a while and I remind myself this is why I'm single? Because no guy ever wants to be honest with you. Like, seriously, like, don't say you want something long term and then say, oh, I actually just want someone to hook up with right now. Like, what is the point of you being? What's the point of that then? So you can try to find a girl who's lying for her own profile? No, I don't want that. I want actual communication. I want to take the time to get to know you. I want actual dating. And that is just who I am, if I am being honest. I want that old school love, but I'm stuck in this 2020, this 2020 culture where all guys want to do is just hook up. And it has to be on their timeline. Like, no, like, come on. Can we just quit, can we just quit with hookup culture? I hate it so much. What happened to going out on actual dates, taking the time to get to know somebody before? And if you, and here's the thing, I'm saving myself for marriage. I really am, and I know that turns a lot of guys off, and they can get over it. If they don't respect that, then they're not the one. At the end of the day, um, I also blame Disney. I was a Disney kid, and I grew up watching movies like The Little Mermaid and stuff like that. But and shows like this, other shows on Disney, and I'm like, I blame Disney for my high expectation that men could be civil gentlemen and be a prince that you need. Yes, when I was a kid, really was like I dreamed about my future prince. But now I'm like, I don't need a prince. I am my own ruler, my own protector, my own savior. At the end of the day, I'm very independent, and that's just who I am. Um, but there's trauma that comes with never having a boyfriend at the age of 29. It really does impact your self-image, your just your thoughts in your head. It takes a mental toll on you. Um and here's the thing, I'm okay with being single. Would I like a boyfriend? Yes. Do I am I gonna go out there looking for one? No, no, because I'm traumatized by this stupid hookup culture that we have. And I don't know. I'm also an introvert, so that plays a huge part in it. But yeah. But I also have accepted that I'm okay being single. And I think that scares a guy more because a woman who is comfortable being single is a woman, and guys hate the most. these guys hate these girls the most. Because if she's comfortable being single, she doesn't need you. If she's with you, she wants you at the end of the day. Um, I also know that God will send me him at the right time. I know it sounds silly. I'm a true believer. I am a born again Christian. I believe that God will send me the right guy at the right time. And I just have to be patient, honestly. But that is it for this episode. If you literally have never had a boyfriend in your whole life, that's okay. I've accepted that. It's gonna be okay, guys. The right one will come when the right time happens. God has a plan. God has him picked out for you. You just gotta be patient.